Durut durut salam. حال شما چطوره؟ عزیزم. خیلی عزیزم. Ну, как вы поживаете? Мне очень хорошо, ну хорошо. So, Khamzat Chimaev versus Leon Edwards. So I watched the Rafael dos Anjos fight, and the thing that kind of screams out at me is Leon Edwards. He gets sloppy in that fight at distance. So here's what I mean. Khamzat Chimaev is going to be able to go 4 feet this way, 4 feet that way, 4 feet up, 4 feet back in one shuffle step. He's going to be able to do this in one step. He's not going to need to be particularly wide to do it. Just at a normal boxing scoot is going to be able to go 4 feet at least, quick, one step, one shuffle. So if your hands are up here too hard, you're gonna get pounded. If your hands are too low, you're gonna get tapped. So whether Khamzat chooses to go in for a shoot or a strike or whatever, that single leg, it's still there. It's still there. And if Kamaru Usman, who's got excellent wrestling, can do it, Khamzat Chimaev can do it. He just can do it. And his body control and his side control is not going to be knees into the chest, and I'm going to grab you Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style. It's not going to be loose side control. It's going to be, I'm going to smash you in the floating rib. I'm going to make you suffer for being on bottom. It is going to be severe, you can't breathe, Colby Covington style, Sambo style. You should have never gave me the top and pay for it. That's going to be his side control. And up against the cage, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be Colby Covington. I'm going to just smash you against the cage until you drop. Why? Because that way I can go down, grab your wrist, lower my hips, ride the surfboard, and smash you. Because Rafael dos Anjos retreated. Every time in that fight, every time Leon Edwards flinched forwards, Rafael dos Anjos retreated. It was retreat. Dos Anjos over and over and over and over again. It was retreat, 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 go forward. It was, and then when he would go forward, it would be, almost as if he was trying to strike to make up some ground. Okay? Khamzat Chimaev is not going to retreat. He's not going to retreat. Please get close enough to me so I can hit you. And every strike Dos Anjos threw in that fight is going to be like one right hand, because the right hand of Khamzat Chimaev is like the word of Allah. It's final. Khamzat Chimaev's right hand makes things go away. And one of those things that it can make go away is Leon Edwards. And Leon Edwards, it looks like high wrestling transitions, it looks like he is not comfortable with them. Sometimes Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys get so good at Jiu-Jitsu that they're not used to, they're surprised when people use other transitions. Okay? So here's what I mean. If you are so good at, if you're so good at guard, and you're so used to people passing guard using jiu-jitsu, that if somebody falls backwards and tries to wrap your legs and do like a scissor guard or something, it's surprising. Why would they do this? That's probably a bad example, but anyway, sometimes upper level, especially elite level jiu-jitsu guys, they just get used to jiu-jitsu. So when it's surprising to get, wrestling transitions and not jiu-jitsu transitions. Not saying that that's what Leon Edwards is like, but what I'm saying is is when someone uses high level wrestling, Kamaru Usman style wrestling transitions on it, it seems to surprise him. He doesn't know what to do exactly because he's used to high level jiu-jitsu. And sometimes you can kind of get in a rut of sparring with the same kind of dudes. That's why Sambo is so effective, is because Sambo, it's the new level of mixing martial arts. It's a judo base that they took wrestling. Hey, where judo is not working, we'll use wrestling. And then they just add stuff to it. So Sambo is just mixed martial arts. That's just what it is. It's mixed martial arts. If someone goes to a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu dojo and they see somebody like perfect butterfly guard, wow. Or, because the Brazilians, what they're really doing well is like teaching the world like new ways of landing old tricks. Like, I didn't know you could land an armbar that way, or I didn't know you could transition to an armbar from there and then grab it with your neck and have the guy's thumb in between your pinky toe and your little toe or whatever. So that's the good stuff. But from Leon Edwards, it really looks like he can give up his back. Khamzat might take his back. And that's what I see. I see it's the wrestling, it's the shooting, he's used to people coming at you the typical mixed martial arts way. The typical Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu way. And sometimes I pick on the Brazilian guys because, for me, I'm like, you're only doing half of the thing. You're just doing, like, you're doing the ground game, but you need the standing game. Like, where's the judo? Where's the judo? And where's the takedowns? You guys kind of go in and then, why don't you just throw the guy down, right? So, but that's what it looks like. It looks like he really likes his strikes. Leon Edwards really likes his strikes and flurries, but I'm not seeing a lot of snapback when he strikes. I'm not seeing people limp. I'm not seeing people, for as fierce as he's striking and as many times as he's hitting people, like, I'm not seeing fuckers be fucked up. Tony Ferguson hit somebody 3-4 times. They look fucked up. Khamzat Chimaev hit somebody 3-4 times. They look fucked up. Necks are snapping. I'm seeing guys get hit by Leon Edwards 3-4 times and then shake it off and come back into the fight. So maybe I just need to watch more tape. When is the fight, guys? Put down in there, when is the fight? Maybe I need to see more tape. And if you got a fight where Leon Edwards, looks like he could take Khamzat, help me out with the research. I'm working 70 hours, okay? I'm not going to be able to go through Leon Edwards' full catalog. I'm just not. I'm well versed on Khamzat. Me and Khamzat are good. I know what he can do. He comes in with a takedown. He's going to transition you to the fence. He's going to lower his hip. He's going to grab the wrist. He's going to pound on you. And if people piss him off, blah, 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 he might knock you out in 6 seconds just to show the world he can do it. He has got this, which came from there. And this is really, really good too. So do I think can he transition like Khabib versus Justin? No. Only Abdul Rashid Sadulayev can transition like Khabib did on Justin. But do I think Khamzat could take the back after angling and getting Leon Edwards to the cage? Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because it's if Kamaru, here's the thing, man. Sorry, I'm just gonna say it like this. If Kamaru Usman can do it in wrestling, Khamzat Chimaev can do it better and quicker. I'm sorry. Maybe if Kamaru Usman comes out in a fight and does something, I'll have to eat my words. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to apologize to Kamaru. I'm sorry I said that right now. But have you seen Khamzat? Have you seen him? Okay? So yeah, you look at the school that Habib is doing, and that's very similar. And Khamzat maybe not be a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but he's got black belt level skills. I put him on the black belt open mat anywhere in the world. I would put Khamzat Chimaev on the fucking black belt open mat in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu anywhere in the world, and he's gonna win more than he loses. Okay? I mean, yes, there are Brazilian black belts, guys that live in their dojo that probably on an open mat might get him to tap. It happens. No one is undefeated on open mat. No one is undefeated on open mat. I go to open mat, okay? Let's just say I'm a green belt and I'm fighting another green belt. We roll enough, I'm going to tap, okay? I'm a brown belt, I'm fighting a green belt, okay? At some point, we roll enough, green belt's going to do something to me. It's just open mat. It's the point of open mat. You roll. The only time you don't let somebody submit you, the only time you don't train something up is during a fight, like a real fight. Sometimes there's open mat, king of the ring, whatever. You're going full speed, sure. But if it's a normal open mat, everybody's going 20, 30%. You're just trying to train up, you're going to get tapped. So with that said, right now, I'll have to, again, this is part 2. There's going to be a part 3, but Khamzat it's the wrestling transitions. It's the wrestling transitions. It's the fact that he's going to be a bigger guy, bigger, taller dude. It's the fact that even he is stronger than he looks. He's way stronger than he looks. It's the fact that even his controls are going to suck. His body controls are going to suck. As in for the other guy. He's gonna punish you in the clinch. He's going to punish you in side control. And yeah, it's not gonna be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu side control. And he'll get it. Leon Edwards is a crafty dude. One thing that his fights kind of show is that he doesn't get fucking knocked out early. He's a legit Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu martial artist. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. Khorda, khorda, khorda. Khorda Hafiz.